Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today, I have Tony joining us from TFA. Welcome, and let's get a quick introduction from you. And today, we will be talking about how you all are using this for life insurance, CRM, InsuredMine. Um, let's talk through some of the basic utilizations and what are the things that you guys are using on a day-to-day basis. So welcome, and let's start with a quick introduction.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Joanny Kazakov. I work for the Financial Architects Minnesota's office, aka TFA, and I'm here to help you guys with this new CRM InsuredMine.
Perfect, thank you. So let's quickly talk about what is one of the most important thing that you do today while you're using InsuredMine.
Okay, so InsuredMine help us a lot with the client information. One of the things that we use a lot is gathering clients, add the clients into the CRM, talk to them through text messages, through emails, sending them some happy birthday messages through automation, and help us a lot. A lot.
So
It's a
let's
good
start
CRM.
with these three tasks to start with. How do we add a contact? How do we send them email or text message? And then how do we add a birthday campaign? So let me go ahead and share the screen here.
Okay, so I go to the top right, add new. And here I put Mr. or Miss or Mrs. Whatever fits best. And I write the name of the client. I have to click on create new. Yes, like this. Just make sure that the client's name is on the first name and the last name. And the second thing is contact status. Pretty much it's a prospect. Yes, we put the date of birth and the gender. Yes, perfect. Okay, phone number. And let's not forget the email address. It's very important too. Okay, we scroll down. Okay, and if you have the full address, just feel free to add. It's gonna help you to talk to the client. Perfect, scroll down a little bit more. Disposition. So here you can say if it's a hot client, a good number client, if the client is from a call, Yelp, you can add that.
And we'll show in a second how to add your dispositions as an admin.
Okay.
All right. So these are basic information we add, and we click save and new if you want to add one more contact. But if you want to just save this particular contact, you can save. You can also see there is a check-in button here for add contact drip. And we will talk about drip in a later stage. But for the moment, we will uncheck it and we will click save. So as you can see, we already have a new contact here added.
Perfect.
So what is the next thing you do?
Okay, so I believe it's very nice to add notes on the client's information.
So do you do it by clicking on those three dots, or you go inside an account and then add notes?
Yes, the second option.
So you can click on this name. It is at a hyperlink, so it will open up the account here, 360 view, and you can go to the events and you can add notes.
Yes, perfect. So let's say we met this client on a conference and you're going to put a note over there and add note.
And you can also tag any of your team member by putting an and sign. So let's say we tag John Doe as common. So just in case, you know, if you want to add more details.
That's perfect.
And the things you can do is add a note, you can send an email, you can add files, you can add activities, all kind of things here. Send a text message. So you can pick a text message template. If not, just you can write a hi. Thanks for connecting. We will reach out to you shortly. And you can send. So let's update this number so that we can actually send it.
When you create templates, I believe we're gonna show you guys later. You can select the template and put a tag of the name, like full name or just the first name. So, and when you create the template, you're gonna see how easy it is. You don't have to write the name of the person anymore. So it's very, very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So now you saw in a contact, we were able to add notes, emails, and activities. So in those, that is all is getting captured in this detail of this particular person. And it is already there in this one as well. The same thing. So what do you do next here as you add contact updates here? So first thing, let's go ahead and talk about the disposition, because if we show, so by the way, these are all the data field that is available in the contact details, which is you can add tags, you can add phone numbers, multiple phone numbers, birth, gender, address, organization name, social security, driving license, spouse ID, X date, any dispositions. All of these are available fields, which is standard, but you can also add multiple custom fields if there is any specific information you need to add. So let's add here disposition. And then let's flip this to admin. So we can add disposition. So what disposition were you mentioning that we can add?
Good numbers. That's how we call it here, good numbers. Or is a hot client.
Yeah, good numbers is here. So now when you add a client, you can literally go and select that disposition of good number.
Perfect. That's really nice.
If they are not interested, you know, you can just type in not interested and right. So these will be your disposition. So you can just come in and sort it or filter it and know what you want to look for. You will have all those filters to look at. Awesome. So we have done two things so far. We have added a contact, we have updated the contact, and then added the disposition. What else do you use on a daily basis?
So let's pretend we need to talk to the client tomorrow at 3 p.m. when we want to call them. Of course, we have a lot of stuff to do, so we're not going to remember this. We can add a task on the CRM and combine this task to your email. So the email and this task are going to be together, and you're going to remember to send the client a text or call them tomorrow at 3.
Perfect.
So it's very nice.
There are two ways we're going to show you. One, you can just go to the name and go to this 3 dot, and you will have an option at the bottom here, add task. You can click on that and it will give you this pop-up. Or you can If you click on the name, it opens up this screen, and you go to events, and in events you can click on add task. It's the same thing. Over here the task is to follow up tomorrow. To follow up, let's just write that. And the task type is call, so we're gonna select this icon. And it is assigned to us, and it's a high priority. Follow up to add more details to the file, right? And your due date is for tomorrow, so select a date for tomorrow, for 20th, and you can select a time if you want, otherwise you can just click save. And now let's you can see here a task has been added. So a task has been added, we had added notes, so all of this is kind of showing up right here.
Roshan, can you go back there and show them like how to add to the calendar?
Yeah. So let's do one here. So I think because I have not connected my, so this is a good one. Because I have not connected my email, I think it's not showing. So let's go ahead and add my, so this is as simple as adding your email. So you can see within a flick of a second, I am connected with my email now. So if I go back to contacts, and now if I go and add a task, it will show me here an option to add to my calendar after I create the task. And then it will show up on my calendar, either my Gmail calendar or whatever calendar I'm using, along with InsuredMine calendar that will show up right here.
Yeah, this is very good for all the agents because they're always looking at their calendar, so they're not gonna forget to call the client.
Yep. I'm sure several of you use Calendly. Calendly is like, it allows you, so let me show you. This gives you a view of when you are available to book meetings. So people can click, let's say they click on Friday for me, it will show them when I am available on Friday to book a meeting. Or if I switch to weeks view, it will show them when I'm available, and they can click on that time, fill in the details, and a meeting can be booked. So you can create your own such 60-minute meeting, 30 minutes meeting, 15 minutes touch base meeting, and each of them will become an individual link of a calendar that you can apply in the emails that you send them. Hey, book a meeting with me. Here is my calendar link.
Yes, that's perfect. Helps a lot.
Yeah, awesome. So that's, in a nutshell, is the journey from the point of adding a contact, updating a contact, updating the dispositions, and adding notes, events, or a task. Now let's look into when you need to send them a mass email.
Okay.
So we go to an module here called engagement. Engagement has three things. One is the list that you need to send it to, the email list that either you have uploaded or is in your system. Second is the content, and third is how we send it. So let's create a template. You can create it from scratch using a template builder, or you can use one of the templates already provided. When you're using a template builder, there are templates that you can use, some of the fancier ones. You can just edit them to your needs. You can just click on it, Let's say if we want to add a YouTube video to this, click on this and add a video, and it will just populate the whole thing right here. And this email can be sent out to your clients of the videos that you have created. Once that email is ready, you can go to create email campaigns, and you can add that template. You can just do a cross-sell or any of these, just be able to add a template from here, and then be able to add multiple stages if you want to go that route. If not, as simple as just sending it out. Let me show you one last thing here in email is the birthdays. Say happy birthday. You can just literally click on get started and you are good. Or if you want to go deeper into, what content is being sent, how you are sending them, these all are available right here. You can continue to edit and go inside and do all of that to send a birthday. So every birthday date you have in your system, it will send a birthday email to the prospects or to your clients.
Yeah, it's very nice because, if you want something more intimate, you can change email to text. So you're gonna send them a text instead of email because they're always at their phone. So it's gonna be nice. That's what we do here. We send them text message and automated. So just let's say 9 in the morning, they're gonna answer us like, "Oh, thank you," and we're like, "Thank you for what?" We don't even remember anymore because it's automated. So it's perfect.
Yeah. So that's great. So what are the things that you guys have used as, I love that example when you said, you get a thank you and sometimes you do not even know what was this thank you for, because you have a virtual employee, a digital employee who's working for you when you were sleeping.
Yes, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Help us a lot.
So, and I think this is something, for all the live guys, having a CRM is such a blessing because it will put you on track, a track of being disciplined, of being able to chase or manage your workflows, be able to manage all the communication and all the deals that you're working on. Nothing falls through the crack. And then you seem to look like you are on top of your things. Seems to look like there are 5 people working for you, where it may be just you and somebody else helping you. So I think that ability to do more with less is one of the core advantage of using a system like this, which automates a lot of things that you would have had somebody else do it for you.
I agree with you. I have the experience with the CRM. All the team, the TFA team here on the office, we have the experience and we really appreciate the help, the CRM help. And we are very happy with the CRM, guys, and you're gonna love it.
Awesome. All right. Any final comment before we wrap up here? Because I believe this will be a good starting point for all of them, who all are being onboarded and who are starting to use this. And I'll leave everybody with one caution. It's like, think about Microsoft Word. 95% of the time we use Microsoft Word to draft, to write something. But it has more than 150 different functionalities. You see on the top of the ribbon, there's so many things available there. 95% of the time we don't use it. We use it just to write and draft something. So think of your CRM like that if you're not using that most of the thing at the starting, you should not worry about it. Focus on the core. The core is to add a contact, to manage that contact at the beginning. If you are able to get that going, you should feel good about that. Okay, I got a system in place now. And then you start building upon it after a couple of months once you're comfortable. So with that, thank you, Johnny. Thanks for helping us build this quick walkthrough of how a life insurance agent can create basic contact and be able to manage that. So thank you for your time.
You're welcome.